it is a general body welcoming all the seniors to participate, and as a result of that, because of its secular nature, city government recognized its efforts and awarded a grant of $1.5 million. For that, we are very thankful to Queensborough President's Office and also the New York City Council members for that one, otherwise we would not have received this one. Once this amount is awarded, the next job was to locate. It was a capital budget, capital grant. So we wanted to have a building of our own. India Home currently, though the name is home, but it's a homeless. So we have to get some building, and we are really trying to locate somewhere in the Queens area so that we can consolidate all the 4 different locations at one particular place. Once it is established, we would like to have at that place adult daycare center where we can have admission to those who are having dementia. It is not the general adult daycare center where people come 3 days a week, 9 to 2 or something like that. It's only meant for those who are sick people. So we are serving that type of a group once we have a building. And also at a later date, we may have the affordable housing project as well. So this is a little background about India Home. India Home depends upon the contributions made by people, by community members. Welcome Melinda Cars, Queensborough President. Thank you. So our goal is to have the building and to have all the 4 places, as I said, to consolidate at one place. And this, I was saying that our institution, this India Home, depends upon the contributions and the grants. Now we received the grant, as I said, of 1.5 million. One of the conditions is that we have to raise 10% from our community member. That means 150,000 we have to raise among ourselves here. And 2 months back, we had a Gala program in Manhattan, and we raised $100,000. Balance now we have to raise is $50,000, which I don't think is a big issue. We are definite that we are going to get it. So once that is all over, we will finalize our building structure, and also at a later date, we will also expand and ask for more government help. I really appreciate you all coming here, even though the weather is very bad, and looking forward for your continued cooperation and your assistance. Thank you.
Professor Kalesapudi is the founder and executive director of India Home. And the origin is actually a story of 3 daughters who discovered this need for aging services when their own loved ones were affected. So Dr. K's father had developed vascular dementia, and she went out searching for senior centers where he would be comfortable and would cater to his specific cultural needs. Unfortunately, there were no senior centers out there, and actually someone told her, "Sorry doc, we don't have any curry for your father." And so Dr. K realized that she was not alone in this experience when a close friend and colleague of hers, Dr. Deepika Sood, her father had developed Parkinson's disease. And Dr. Sood had to quit her job as a physician and stay home to take care of him for 2 years. Another friend, Dr. Kiran Dave, who ended up being the president of India Home for some time, had a very similar story when her mother developed Alzheimer's disease. And Dr. K found that she was not alone and that this was a shared experience not only amongst them, but amongst many South Asian first-generation people living in America. And so the 3 reached out to the medical community, to the aging community, and to the Indian community to create India Home. And as of 2008, the first senior center catering to South Asian values and culture at the Services Now for Adult Persons, or SNAP, of Eastern Queens was established. It's important to note that this is the only professionally managed nonprofit organization in the New York area where we provide services to South Asian senior citizens. And we have 4 locations throughout Queens where we advocate and provide for these seniors with food, healthcare, and social support. And so these are just a variety of the different programs we serve, ranging from case management services to serving culturally appropriate food, art and crafts activities, guest speakers who come in and talk to them about many different topics, exercise sessions. And so our mission is to make a difference, not only in the quality of life for seniors, by providing quality care in a very culturally sensitive environment. And so this is a timeline of our accomplishments to date. In 2007, India Home was registered for a not-for-profit organization. And as I mentioned before, in 2008, we established our first senior center with SNAP of Eastern Queens. 2009 and 10, India Home started offering older adult daycare programs at Sunnyside, and in 2010, we partnered with Queens Community House. In 2011 and 12, we organized an intergenerational cruise series with the National Indo-American Association for Senior Citizens. 2014, we opened the Desi Senior Center and the Jamaican Muslim Center, where over 23,000 people of our Bangladeshi descent live there. 2015 and 16, our seniors were featured in the New York City Department for the Aging's popular Styling Seniors campaign, and we partnered with the Rubin Museum as well. 2017 and 18, we organized a panel at the 2017 South Asian American Leading Together, SALT, in Washington, D.C., and we joined over 300 activists, organizations, and other community members. And so our pioneering work has been recognized by AARP, New York City Council, New York State Assembly. We were featured in the New York Times, Huffington Post, NBC, NPR. And recently, we received a total capital grant of $1.4 million from the New York City government and family foundations, which brings us to why we're here today. India Home is looking to expand and build a South Asian community home. And with a growing population, our community seniors need a permanent center with fully expansive programs.
So what is the South Asian Community Home? So the basic operations would obviously be a programming space and an office space with the maximum utilization of technology. It would run 12 hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And there'd be 50-50 paid staff and volunteers. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah. So there's different rooms which also have naming opportunities for each room. So we're planning on rooms for yoga and Tai Chi, a kitchen where the seniors can cook food of their own, whatever they want, a dining room, an arts and crafts room, a computer cognitive lab, a common room for senior center activities, a library room, a meditation room, an auditorium, an exercise room, and a recreation room. Sorry, got a panel for a camera. So as you can see here, this is the letter that we received about the $1.1 million grant from Rory Lansman. So that's, it's wonderful. So we were looking forward to really upping our work from there.
Of India Home Sunnyside Senior Center, we are going to present one short drama. That drama is very short, instantly a return and a practice, but it is meaningful. Yeah, but Miss Gloria, you should understand, I have very old parents. My priority is to take care of my parents.
Is that an issue?
Yes, it is issue. It's a very big problem for me and my wife.
You know, Deepak, why don't you do one thing? Come to work tomorrow, and I'll try to help you out. I have a solution for you. Come to work tomorrow.
Okay, Miss Gloria, when I come to work tomorrow, I will see you.
All
okay?
right. Bye. Take care. Bye.
I've talked to my supervisor, and I'm going to change my shift. I'm going to work night shift, and Deepak is going to work day shift. And I'm whole days with you guys. Okay?
Thank you, Geeta. We are blessed. You know, I'm so lucky we have a good kids. Thank you.
Okay, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, yes. Miss Gloria, I have a problem about my parents.
What's the problem, Deepak?
I have nobody at home to take care of my parents. My wife works. I work.
Is that an issue, big issue?
Yeah, my parents feel loneliness at home, so somebody should be home with them.
You know, I have a solution for you. You know, there is so many senior centers in New York City. They take good care of seniors and to make their lives easy and easy. There are many people who can help you.
Oh, so do you have the number of that organization or address?
Just a second. Let me just go through. 1 second, okay? Yes. You know, there is an organization called, where do your parents live, by the way? Where they live?
Yeah, my parents live with me in Sunnyside, Queens.
Oh, in Queens? You know, there is one big organization, non-profit organization, India Home, which takes care of South Asian seniors to make their lives easy. So that's a good solution for you.
That organization can help me?
Yes, of course, they're going to help you out. They're very helpful.
Do you have a address or telephone number of that organization?
Yes, I have here. Here's the card for you. And please call them. They will definitely help you out.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Miss Gloria. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help.
Take care of your parents. Thank you. Bye, Deepak.
Good morning. This is India Home and this is Lakshman. How can I help you?
Yeah, my name is Deepak. And I need some help for my older parents. Can you help us?
Yes, we definitely can help you. Our address is 4331 39th Street, Sunnyside. Can you bring your parents here tomorrow?
Can I bring them tomorrow?
Yes, definitely. How about 11 o'clock? That would be fine with you?
11 o'clock? That is fine. So I will bring my parents with me tomorrow. Is it okay?
Yeah, see you tomorrow then.
Okay, thank you.
It's India Home. How can I help you?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Lakshman, right?
Yes. This is Mr. Deepak. How can I, nice talking to you. Welcome to India Home.
Okay, thank you. Yesterday you gave us an appointment, so we are here. These are my parents.
Oh, welcome to Salam. Namaste. Hey, have a seat here.
Yeah, Mom, come here. Sit here, Mom. Dad, you sit here. Oh, Mr. Lakshman, how can you help my parents?
Okay, so we running the India Home since 2007 and running through helping the older people from the senior citizens from the South Asian community. And we have a daily program which your parents can attend it because this South Asian community run to the program during the day. We have a daily activities such as a bingo, yoga, music, arts and that. And also we have so many other things we do. Twice a year we have a small tour and picnic. Also we have so many other activities like a health and wellness program which can help you, and this is the diversity community, so your parents gonna meet some other people from your community who can speak the same language.
So Lakshman, when my parents can join?
Yes, they can join this tomorrow. I can have a paperwork to give it to you. You can fill up those forms and they can start to coming to this community center from tomorrow.
Okay, Mr. Lakshman, thank you for your help. I will bring my parents tomorrow.
Yes.
Parents join the India Home, Sunnyside Center. They go there every day, they play. Now, let me ask, after 1 week, my parents, how they feel the service provided by India Home. Yeah, Geeta.
Hi.
I don't know what's going on. Mom and Dad look so happy.
Mom and Dad look so happy and wonderful.
So, Mom, how you like the India Homes?
The food is very delicious. And you know what happened? I saw my friends over there. Niru Ben, Bharti Ben, Ila Ben, Daksha Ben. And I'm so happy. I wish I can go every day.
Oh, and Niruben bring the batata vada?
Yes, it was
And
very
methi
delicious.
gota, right?
Yes, it was very delicious.
Oh, you love that. So now you will forget us. You will love your friends.
Yes.
Dad, how was your experience?
Yes, my son, I have very good. We are enjoy. We have a lot of friends. Bagubhai, Jayantbhai, Kaushik, Butala. I am playing for game.
So you play Uno?
Yes, and Bagubhai, big gambler.
Oh man, Bagubhai is a big gambler, right?
Yes.
Oh, so you enjoy, right?
Yeah, it is a very good, and I will every day go.
So now you can go every day to India Home, Sunnyside Senior Center. You play there, you eat delicious food, and let us work, let us concentrate on our job.
Yes,
Thank you.
Deepak, Geeta, enjoy your life. Thank you. Don't worry about us. We will enjoy our life.
Oh, you enjoy your life, we will enjoy our life.
Yes. Deepak and Geeta, enjoy your life. Don't worry about us. We will enjoy our life with our friends. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless India home. God bless India home.
One second, very important, who created and he wrote and directed this short play instantly, that is Dinesh Bhai Parmar. He's the one who did it. He's the one who did it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shaban. Thank you so much. I did some work, but without your support, I cannot success. Within a few hours, right, we practice and we did the play here. Thank you, thank you, thank you all listeners, all honorable guests, and Vasundhara ji and all. Thank you so much. And India Home staff.
Thank you so much. I have been the coordinator with India Home, and India Home is my family, my extended family, as I'd like to say. As our seniors are taking their seat, I'd just like to take a second to say thank you so much for joining us this evening. We really appreciate all of you taking the time out. As a coordinator, I have seen these seniors. They acted out on a play, but I have seen them coming into the senior center for the first time. I have been there when it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. They get on their bus. This is when we first started. This is before the city started getting more involved, and Dr. K had started this as a small pioneer, and she has gotten her friends to join in on the fact that, you know what, guys, we need to do something for our seniors in our community. I'm talking about that time when we first started. When we first started, these seniors were coming to our day centers. When they would come there, as we would start our morning sessions, some of them would like to say a prayer. Some of them would like to say, do you know, this is the first time I'm actually sitting down and talking to somebody. Because a lot of these seniors, they're coming from India, from Bangladesh, and they're brought here sometimes to help out with their families. It could be for their kids, for their grandkids. And their day-to-day job was to make sure that these grandkids of theirs went to the school, were dropped off at 8 o'clock when school starts. Then they really had nothing to do, and they would have to be there for pickup at 3 p.m. They left everything they knew back home, their friends, their job, and they came here. And now they were faced with no friends, a different environment, a language they could not understand, a language they did not speak. So India Home really became a home for them. They got the food from their culture, they got their friends, and they were able to socialize for that time and feel that they were part of something. So Dr. K and everybody else here, please remember why India Home was started, and we thank each and every one of you for your efforts. And especially our honorees tonight, thank you so much for bringing it to the platform that is coming to.
So next, we definitely would want to honor, our borough president and our council members here today who have supported us. And I want to move on to our award ceremony. So we'd like to take the time to recognize these very important individuals without whom our dreams for a senior center would not have been possible. Each of these individuals have seen our work with South Asian seniors and put their faith and support in our organization to create a state-of-the-art facility to serve the growing population in Queens. So I would like to call our Executive Director, Dr. Kalasapudi, as well as Dr. Nalini Jutani, our supporter as well, to introduce the Queens Borough President, Melinda Katz. Can I please have both of you on stage?
Please, our borough president, please come over here. Here is our borough president, Melinda Katz. Of course, all of you know her as Queens Borough President, and she is the 19th Queens Borough President. But most important for all of us is she is the visionary of making this South Asian community home a reality for South Asian community. In fact, she gave $1 million from her capital money towards our South Asian community home. And in fact, it is not just about the capital grants, what she awards, and she is very well known in her work for developing at least 15,000 affordable senior housings, which is a remarkable feat in Queens, because Queens is overcrowded. Even then, she tried her best to create, making the zoning changes, making everything possible in her hand to make this happen. And I wanted to tell her, we are going to come to her and ask for money for our affordable housing, because she already gave 1 million, right? I don't think she would mind giving us, 10 more million for our affordable housing. So with this, I would request Dr. Nalini Jutani to come and give an award to our borough president. Dr. Nalini Jutani. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Mr. Mukundji. Mr. Mukundji. Please, yeah. So we'll read this. India Home proudly presents the Visionary Award to Borough President Melinda Katz. This is a real vision, visionary leader in recognition for her dedication to the South Asian community home. One day, so far, we never had a female president, right? But now, one day, we will have a female president who is going to break the glass ceiling in this country. Thank you.
Thank you. Why don't I give this to Mr. Hack? Is right here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Let me thank Mr. Mehta. Thank you so much. Dr. K, where'd you go? I don't know where you went, but thank you very much. Where's Dr. K? Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you for the work that you do every day for India Home and just for the generations that you are helping. Let me acknowledge and thank my colleagues in government. You know, we can never do this alone, right? We all need someone. We all need people. And the council members that are here tonight are amazing partners in government. We have Council Member Barry Grudenchik, who I had the honor of serving with in the Queensborough President's Office. Council Member Donovan Richards is here tonight as well. Came a long way, actually, to be here tonight, and so that's great. And Danique Miller, a great partner in Southeast Queens. work together every single day. And Mohammed Haq from my office, of course, and so many people. Oh, and Akshar from Danique's office, but now Danique's here, so, you know, there you go. So let me say thank you very much. Let me just thank you for your service, for the fundraising that you are doing, so that people can come to this country and age gracefully and know that there's a support system, that they can go to a senior center and have food that they can actually eat, that they have folks that speak their language, that the culture is not different than a lot of people in the room, so that there are people that work at our senior centers that are able to understand the traditions and the religion and all that comes with aging gracefully. And that is such a part of the American dream. The American dream is coming to this country and earning a living and educating your children in the schools that we have here. It's about knowing that we can find a job, whatever language we speak. It's knowing that whatever we choose to do with our lives, that we can be trained to do it, or that we can continue our vocation from the country that we're from. And it's especially about being able to pray in whatever worship, a house of worship, to whatever God, in whatever manner we pray. And that's the American dream. And in this great borough of Queens, we have 190 countries and 200 languages. And to have that in one borough of 2.3 million people, what a challenge. But what an amazing, amazing gift we get at the end of that. We get to be a borough that respects each other, and we get to be a borough that respects the dress and the music and the dance and the way we pray and the way we talk and all the beauty that comes with our diversity. It's an amazing place to be. And it's an amazing thing that India Home is part of that movement. And they can say whatever they want across the country. They can talk however they want down in Washington. And number 45, as we call him, can try to spew whatever he wants on a national level. Right here in Queens, we have organizations like India Home proving that our diversity is the greatest gift that we give to the rest of the United States of America. And you are such a big part of it. I am proud to give $1 million for the acquisition of the new property that I know you're going to be great in. I'm really proud to give $1.5 million to celebrate Mother Language Day. We are going to have a tribute right here in the borough of Queens for Mother Language Day. And I'm so proud to be able to spearhead that. But more importantly, I'm proud of India Home and the work that it does. It gives people a safe place to go. It gives seniors an opportunity to have people look and talk, make sure they're eating, make sure they're healthy, make sure that people that are watching, that care deeply. And Dr. K and Mr. Mehta, you do that. And you do that every day with the great staff that you have. So please, forgive me that I have 2 little kids that I left at the dinner table to come here. And I did it because I truly wanted to be part of this evening. So thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for the generations of people who will come to this country because they know that their parents have a place like India Home. Congratulations on tonight.
Ms. Simran Kothari, would you be able to come up to present our next award to Councilmember Barry Grodenchik? Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Council member Barry Grudenchik represents the 23rd Council District in Eastern Queens. He was elected to the council in November 2015 and re-elected in 2017. He has fought to preserve our hospitals, secured funding for senior centers, parks, and libraries, helped drive the creation of new schools to ease overcrowding, and worked with the police to keep our streets safe. Barry has been a leader in the effort to reduce domestic violence and sexual harassment, bringing together stakeholders and survivors to develop new plans to fight these often ignored crimes. Barry has been honored by numerous community organizations for his work. So may I please welcome Mr. Barry Grudenchik and Dr. Amit Sood to present the award. India Home proudly presents the Champion Award to Queens Council member Barry Grudenchik in recognition for his commitment to the South Asian Community Home.
Thank you very much. The handsome guy over there is Devinder Singh Paul, who works in our office. He's been there now 3 months, 4 months. He wants a raise, though. That's what he's learned. Dr. K, where are you, Dr. K? She's right here. Listen, when I was running for office, I knocked on a lot of doors. I knocked on about 5,000 doors. And if you know my community, which is Eastern Queens, it is, after Peter Coos, the second highest Asian American population in the city of New York. Many people are from South Asia. Many people are from East Asia. And the diversity that the borough president talked about so eloquently is very, very well represented. But one of the things that struck me is you knock on a door in the late afternoon and there are a lot of seniors home by themselves. And whether they're watching their grandchildren or waiting for somebody, but I felt really bad about this. And, you know, I have been working in and around government for almost, well, over 3 decades now. And the one thing that I have discovered in that time, one of the many things I've discovered, I have worked for great women, Dr. K. I have worked for 4 elected officials who were women, including our borough president, Melinda Katz, Claire Shulman, Helen Marshall, and the first woman I worked for, Nettie Mayerson. And I also worked for somebody else whose son you probably know, and that's Mario Cuomo. So I've had some very good teachers along the way. And one of the things that I've learned more than just about anything else is that people want to receive and need to receive social services that are ethnically and culturally diverse and ethnically and culturally competent. And we're the capital of the world here, and we are the most diverse place on the face of the earth. And if anybody doubts that, they can get on the subway, or they can get on a bus, or they can just walk down just about any street in Queens and you'll find that out. So when Dr. K came to see me soon after I was elected, the answer, of course, was yes. And it's hard to say no to her because she doesn't take no for an answer. Those of you who know her well know she's very persistent, and that's how you get things done. Shy people don't get things done very often. So it's been my great delight to work with her and with all of you, and I want to thank you for being here tonight. I did some math while I was waiting here, while the borough president was speaking. And I am married to a Dr. G, Dr. Grudenchik. She is a math professor, and I can count pretty well, and I counted up with the help of my colleagues Danique Miller and Donovan Richards, who you're going to hear from very shortly. We in the City Council, led by our great speaker, Corey Johnson, and the leader of our delegation, Karen Kozowitz, 421,500 expense dollars in this year's budget are designated for India Home. That is a lot of money. That's individual awards from different members. It's all your money. It's all your tax dollars. And also different initiatives and the delegation. And the three of us and the other 11 members from Queens are delighted to play a big role in making that happen. So we're here for you. We're here. We're not going away. As the borough president said, the rest of the country could learn an awful lot from this part of the world. And I am proud to be a Queens native. I asked my mother, Dr. K, though, when I was born, she went to the Bronx to have a baby. And I asked her, I said, why did you go to the Bronx? You're living in Queens for 4 years already. And she said, that's where the doctor was. So the doctor, the obstetrician, was my father's first cousin. A small, little Grudenshick family secret there. Mr. Hack, how you doing? He's my constituent also. So I want to thank all of you for being here tonight to support this outstanding organization. We are going to continue to move forward to make sure that a permanent home is a reality. That's not a question anymore. We're going to make that happen. There is a new budget coming up, and there's a lot of paperwork to be filed, and I am sure there are a lot of visits by Dr. K and others to be had, but hopefully we can improve on that $421,500. Thank you all. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful December. Don't eat too much. There's a lot of parties in December. Thank you, and thank you for this award. And now I am really going to have a problem. I'm never late, and now I really can never be late. So thank you. This is going up in my office. God bless you all.
Call up our newest board member, Dr. Prasad, to introduce our council member, I. Danique Miller.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to introduce Queens Council member I. Danique Miller to the podium. Brief intro. Serving the 27th Council District, Council member Miller has been dedicated to homeowner rights, transportation equity, and support for working families. In his 4 years in office, Council member Miller has directly negotiated the created over 3,000 units of affordable housing in Southeast Queens for working families, ensuring that residents of his community great benefit. As the city continues to change, Council member Miller remains steadfastly dedicated to protect the 27th Council District from overzealous development, negative outside influences, and the perils which have doomed neighborhoods around the community. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Council member Miller talk to the audience right now.
So it says, India Home proudly presents the Catalyst Award to Queens Council member I. Danique Miller in recognition for his advocacy for the South Asian Community Home. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so very much. What an absolute honor. And thank you so much for this incredible honor for recognizing the service and what we all in this room here, and particularly my colleagues in government, are all charged to do, which is service. And often you are not recognized, and sometimes you don't know that you're doing the right thing, that you know in your heart and in your gut that these services have to be provided, community has to be served, and you do that. But it requires partnership. And often when we are called about social services, human services, and particularly services for our aging population, we get on the phone and we're calling Dr. K, right? And we're calling President Mehta and the rest of the team and other senior organizations. But India Home is unique, obviously, because it is serving the Indo-Caribbean South Asian community, a big part of who our Southeast Queens community is now, right? And I am very, very proud of the fact that we have collectively been able to embrace our entire community, and that everyone feels that they're a part, that they're a stakeholder, that they are engaged. And it sometimes, I know for some of our neighbors who have, we have conversations and we just say, look, wake up, take a look outside your door and see who your neighbor really is. Greet your neighbor, meet your neighbor, understand the dynamics of who they are, their cultures, their faith, and let's become the community that we know that we are, which is why, as the borough president says, Queens is the template for harmony throughout not just the city, but throughout the country. So it is such a privilege to serve, but to be a part of the team of India Home and be a part of those critical services that are being provided to our most vulnerable population is why we serve. As I said, we don't do it alone, so I'd like to thank my colleagues again in government, Councilmember Richards, Borough President Katz, and certainly Councilmember Grodenchik. This young man over here in my office, and I think everybody knows Mr. Akshay Patel over there, who's probably the council member at large. Is what we call him, right? So he kind of makes sure that everything is taken care of, not just for Indian Home, but throughout the community. And I want to just say that he makes us all very, very proud each and every day, right? And so the work that we do collectively, part of that is making of what we do and our responsibility in taking care of that senior population, but is also very proud to see that we are cultivating and developing our next generation of leadership, right? And quite frankly, this is what the next generation of leadership looks like. Very important that they are here because it's Friday night, and young people, millennials, will be anywhere but with family and where service is taking place. And so I think that collectively we are certainly headed in the right direction, that they understand, that we as a community understand that we have a responsibility for the least of us, and that as the scripture says, that nations shall be judged by how we treat the least of us and how we treat those populations that are of need. And so I think that together we have worked well in ensuring that that happens. Now the borough president, first Councilmember Grodenchik mentioned the discretionary funding to the tune of nearly $500,000. And of course we can't keep up with the big bucks of the borough president, but just know that we are committed also to capital dollars for the new facility. Right, and so, and we're not new to it. So I think we've been working with Dr. K and the team for a few years now, not just to be able to fund the whole new home, but to find a new place and location as well. So we have been committed, and we continue to be committed because we want to see the great work be expanded throughout the borough, and quite frankly, that is what has happened. The programming that happens is not just culturally unique, it is unique to senior populations, right? Some of the work that is being done, special needs senior programming, mental health programming, and things of that nature there don't happen everywhere. So the services that are provided here are unique, they are special, and again, I applaud India Home. It is an honor to be associated with this great organization, and we look forward to working with you. And most importantly, we look forward to the new home and the new facility. We're going to work together. The minutia of government kind of takes a long time, and we probably won't be there for the ribbon cutting when it happens. But just know that we will continue to work with you to make sure that all the resources that are necessary to facilitate that new home for India Home, we are committed to that, and the entire Queens delegation look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you so much.
Borough President, and I would request our board member, Neeta Jain, to award this on behalf of Borough President.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. This is you know what? You don't know this, Dr. K, and you all don't know this, but there was a time in my life when I worked for Claire Schulman, when I was in charge of making sure all the citations of honor got done properly. So it's nice that the life has come full circle, and I greatly appreciate this honor that you have given me tonight on behalf of our great borough president. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Councilmember Danique Miller. I'd like to call on Councilmember Donovan Richards, if he could say a few words.
Thank me that he doesn't have to sleep outside in the cold tonight because his wife is waiting for him right now. But what an honor to be here. Dr. K, congratulations. President M, thank you, congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. I have the great honor, distinct honor of working with the greatest colleagues I think one could ask for in the City Council, and that is Danique Miller and Barry Grodenchik and our borough president. We work so closely together on so many projects, and it's an honor to be a part of this tonight. Building institutions. Building an institution, something that our seniors who have labored and worked hard to pave the way for us can now call their home. And I think there's nothing greater than having an institution where our seniors can come together and fellowship with one another, but then having our young people who will eventually come in to join you for cultural events. And you know how you get young people in there? You just cook food. You give them some good food, they're going to be there. So it is such a great honor to be here tonight to celebrate the diversity, to celebrate the work that this organization does day in and day out to ensure that those who may not think that they have a voice, those who may not think that they have a home when they come to the United States, that they do have a home, because that is India Home that provides a home for them. So I don't want to be long because I think you're ready to eat and party, right? But congratulations to the honorees, and I want to make a pledge tonight. I'm going to pledge $100,000 in capital funding for your institution. So you just got to do the paperwork right. So as long as you do that, the check is there. The check is good. You could cash it. But I really do genuinely believe in the work that this organization has been doing. She's been coming in for years, banging down the door, and I'm just so proud to see that you are going to have a home finally that you can celebrate and that the community can celebrate. And it's nothing better than being able to celebrate your own and ownership, and I think that is going to be great for you. So God bless you all. Thank you for having me tonight. Donovan Richards.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Councilmember Donovan Richards. It's really, we did not ask, but he offered on his own, right? So we really need at least 3 million, right? So next year, which is in February and March, our treasurer, Dr. Amit Sood, and our president, Mr. Mukund Mehta, both of them, they gave a word to me saying that now you go and ask for more money. That's the job. And in fact, our council member, Donovan Richards, made it very easy. He said, okay, I'm offering 100,000. I'm sure others will offer more. I'm sure Barry Grodenchik will give more. I'm sure Danique Miller will give more. Thank you very much. And we have one more small event.
I'd like to call the Desi Senior Center Director, Nargi Samed, to present this next award. This next award will be to Councilmember Danique Miller. And it was awarded from the Borough President. we have so much talent amongst our seniors. So we're going to have next Farida Talukdar reciting a poem from the Desi Senior Center. Could we have Farida on stage? Farida auntie?
I like poem, story and positive people. That's why I go to the senior center. I want to hear a story, poem, want to make intimacy with the poets, storyteller, and positive people for my pleasure. I want to get pure joy and happiness. I don't want to live in depression. And all these things I get from Deshi Senior Center. Thanks, Deshi Senior Center, for all of this.
Next, we would like to have a member from the Desi Senior Center, Shikhter Rajak. Are you here now? We'll be singing a song in Bangla.
Elahi tumar ki je shukr aday kori Elahi tumar ogo parwar ki je shukr aday kori Elahi tumar কত যে সুসময় জীবন ভরেছ ভরেছ আমার চারিধার কি যে শুকর আদায় করি এলাহি তোমার যতবার দেখি তোমারই সৃষ্টি তোমার রহমের ঝরে যে বৃষ্টি যতবার দেখি তোমারই সৃষ্টি মপদা মপগা মারে ধনি রে সা যতবার দেখি তোমারই সৃষ্টি তোমার রহমের ঝরে যে বৃষ্টি সেজদায় মাথা নত করে আমি হই যে রহিমের শুকর গুজার কি যে শুকর আদায় করি এলাহি তোমার সারাটা জীবন যদি জপি তব নাম তবুও হবে না এতটুকু গুণগান সারাটা জীবন যদি জপি তব নাম নাশকর কখনো পাবে না তোমায় প্রেম নাই তার তরে কোন হিয়ায় নাশকর কখনো পাবে না তোমায় আ আ আ নাশকর কখনো পাবে না তোমায় প্রেম নাই তার তরে কোন হিয়ায় আবেদ শাকুর তাই হতে আমি জীবনের সব খুবই করব উজার কি যে শুকর আদায় করি এলাহি তোমার ওগো পরওয়ার কত যে সুষমায় জীবন ভরেছ ভরেছ আমার চারিধার কি যে শুকর আদায় করি এলাহি তোমার এলাহি তোমার এলাহি তোমার Thank you very much.
So blown away. Thank you so much, Sheikh there, Uncle. That was so beautiful. We just wanted to have, I know you've been waiting, and dinner will soon be served. I just wanted to call over Aliyah Latif from the Comptroller's Office, Manager of Immigrant Affairs and Master Relations. She's going to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I'll be super short. I know I'm right before dinner. By way of introduction, my name is Aliyah Latif, and I work for one of the highest-ranking citywide elected officials, the New York City Comptroller, Scott Stringer. Regrettably, we don't have discretionary funding set aside for nonprofits like our city council member and the Queen Borough president. By definition, we actually follow the money. I work for the city's financial watchdog. That being said, please use our office as a resource. My role is to carry your voices back to city government. I hold the Comptroller's South Asian portfolio, and India Home has been a key organization that we go to learn best about our senior population. Dr. K is a force to be reckoned with, and so I hope that we can continue our partnership and look forward to building together. Thank you so much, and enjoy your day.
For waiting so patiently. Now the moment you've been waiting for, food and dinner. So we'll slowly ask you to make your way to the buffet stations, and we will have some performances. In the meantime, we'll have a dance performance as well. So the dinner will be is open.
Until now, I am going to that senior center because I am enjoying there a lot. I am learning there a lot, and I got 2 motivation by going to that center. My first motivation is Shanti rakho ne. My first motivation is I got a chance to share my acupressure knowledge first time in the India Home, and I learned that before 40 years. And my second motivation is I wrote the poem for India Home, and then that I will share within 2 minutes. Chalo chale Indian, chalo chale seniors, सपनों के गांव में इंडिया से दूर सही, इंडिया होम की छाँव में चलो चले सीनियर्स, हो रहे उत्सवे इंडिया होम की घटाओं में चलो चले सीनियर्स, आओ चले हम एक साथ वहाँ, आनंद जहाँ कोई गम न जहाँ, आज है निमंत्रण सबको इंडिया होम में आने का, चलो चले सीनियर्स, घूमना है सीनियर्स को न्यूयॉर्क की दिशाओं में, चलो चले सीनियर्स, सपनों के गांव में इंडिया से दूर सही, इंडिया होम की छाँव में चलो चले सीनियर्स.
Thank you so much. So dancing now, we will have, and this is from the Gujarati culture. Next we will have Usha Mehta, Bharti Parikh, Usha B. Shah, Kusum Parmar, Neeru Hansoti, Jaya Patel, Rasila Sheth, Padma Mehta, Daksha Patel and Kamu Ben.
Jhanana jhanana jhanak jhanjari baje bansuri tat jamuna tat natwar nat khat rasar mein gopi man bhavan rasar manti mukhmal kanti damini shi damak dame damini shi damak dame damini shi damak dame मोर लो तुझे के मन मारू धड़के मोर लो तुझे के मन मारू धड़के